Okay, page 6, kanji, more kanji for you. Starting off with silver. This is the kanji here for silver. It's pronounced ging, and over here we can see it's used here ging plus ko gives you ginko. There's the pronunciation for you, ginko, and that means bank. Let's have a look at this first character. Check out the stroke order first. Okay, here we go. Left hand side we've got the roof, and then that's the ground, and that's the gold. That equals gold on the left, and on the right you've got the kanji, which almost means good. Let's have a look at that stroke order one more time. In goes the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ging, meaning silver. Okay, let's look at the elements that we've got here. On the left hand side, that character there on its own you'll recognise means gold, but when it's with another element it brings the meaning of metal to that character. So you can see here on the left hand side it's metal, and on the right hand side, well, that right hand element there is there for its sound, but if you were to put a little extra stroke, one extra stroke on the top there, it would mean good. It's the kanji yoi, meaning good. And it's also the bit that we find underneath the roof in the character for to eat, tabemasu. So put the two together, it's almost good. So you can think of silver is almost as good as gold here on the left. And then the most important word that you make with that is ging ko, going to get your silver. That's the bank, ginko. Here we can see what that character used to look like, and on the right, the left hand side here, that gold character, you can see very clearly the fact that it's indicating these bits of metal underground, bits of metal or gold, and that's very clear there what that's doing. So the left hand side shows those gold pieces in the ground. Okay, that's the character for silver. Let's move on down and have a look at the character for go. Now you already know this, and you probably remember that it is a representation of a crossroads. But let's look at the kakijun, the stroke order, and the etymology. Here's the stroke order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we can have a look what it used to look like, and nothing is clearer than that. Look, if we go down, it's quite clearly an intersection between two roads, and you can still see that. The intersection, oh look, that one's very close to the one today, an intersection between two roads. Here we are. With its use as a second element of bank, we're going to use the Chinese reading, the on yomi, and here it is, this is the on yomi here, so we're going to be using the ko, gin ko reading. And to practice it, you'd go up here, gin ko, trace it over and fill in all the squares.